What it is, focus your homeboy Ferg back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. I got another good one for y'all today. I keep trying to tell y'all, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me because I'm going to bring them through. You understand? Y'all see who I got down here. Y'all see who I got. But before I get into that, I got to tell you, this is sponsored by Statement Tees. That Statement Tees, every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. Go on over to statementteesllc.com and copy some. Go over to Facebook or Instagram. Give us a follow. You know what I'm talking about? Hit us up directly for anything custom you might like. Y'all know y'all going out here on these trips. Y'all don't care about no Rona no more. Y'all going out here on these trips. Y'all going to all these events. You know black folk. Y'all know y'all got a family reunion coming up and everything this summer. Y'all going to need some shirts. Hit us up. Statement Tees, LLC. You understand? Every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. But America, I told you I got a good one for you. I have a woman who's a graduate of Moss Point High School, where she finished 8th in her class. So look here now. This ain't just a hooper, this is a scholar. This is a scholar I have on my hands. You understand? I have a woman who was ranked number 16 at the forward position coming out of high school. And that's in the whole nation. I ain't talking about the state. I ain't talking about the Southeast. That's in the whole nation. You understand me? I have a woman who was a McDonald's All-American nominee. I have a woman who made the Mississippi All-State team. Now, you might know about the Danny Does, you understand, but that's preseason. That All-State team that you know who were hooping throughout the year. You understand? That's what I got with me right now. I have a woman who put up 1,000 points and 1,000 boards in her illustrious high school career, including a game where she grabbed 28 boards. That's Wilt Chamberlain type stuff. That's Bill Russell, Dennis Rodman type of rebounding. You understand me? She averaged a double-double in both her junior and senior seasons. This is another one of them missed double-doubles, you understand? In her JUCO career, she averaged a double-double during her sophomore season at Jones Community College, where she had a game of 21 points and 22 rebounds. So it's like everywhere she goes, she's going to give you them the 20-board game. You understand? 22 rebounds in college? That's crazy. 22. You know, but yeah, I told y'all I speak a little Spanish. 22 rebounds. What y'all talking about? This is a hooper. She spent a year at UAB, but I'm so glad that she eventually chose D. You understand? And at D, she was stellar this year. This is why I tell you, y'all got to watch the games. Quit just looking at them box scores and watch the game. This woman had arguably the best on-ball defense, help defense. I'm talking about defensive rotation, stellar, box out, rebounding, and don't sleep. She can get you a bucket. Do not sleep. She can get you a bucket. I have the scholar athlete herself, a board and a bucket, a budding style icon. Don't get it twisted. A budding style icon, okay? I'm talking about Miss LaMiracle Sims. Queen, what's happening?
Man, almost in tears. Like, you know, you can get so deep in working and stuff, you forget, you know, all the things you've done and accomplished. And I know it's just sit down and, you know, analyze those type of things. But, man, listen to that, man. You almost got me in tears over here.
And look, when I was researching, I was like, this girl went crazy. She been going crazy her whole career, for real. Like, yeah, you like that. So yeah.
And what you said? You said don't sleep. Yeah, a lot of people, you know, it's more than in a game of basketball. It's more than scoring. And, you know, I see you got, you know, stellar elite defender and stellar defensive, you know, player and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
That's amazing to me. That's what I'm saying. I used to coach the game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't devalue what you do. Now, I know you could, y'all, as we're going to get into, I know you had to sacrifice some of your game. I think all of y'all probably had to sacrifice something to be on a team that talented, you know, and do what y'all did. I'm sure all of y'all had to sacrifice different parts, you know what I'm saying? People that don't watch it just look at this box score.
Oh, yeah, and the stats. And
yeah, but if you watch the game, you can clearly see, and if you know the game, because some people watch the game and don't know it. But if you watch the game and know the game, you can clearly see, oh, that girl right there, my God, what's she doing? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, no, you deserve all that. You deserve all that. But I ain't gonna waste time. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. So you've been a few stops. You know, somebody did some times at Jones, did UAB. From my understanding, you had an opportunity to like go to Stanford or maybe even Columbia or something like that. Like you really, you know what I'm saying, especially because of your grades, and to couple that with your stellar basketball achievements. Like you had opportunity to go wherever you wanted to, pretty much. So what
Like
led
in high
you to
school,
come to Jackson State?
well, I honestly could say like Coach Reed, like I've been knowing Coach Reed for a long time. She was recruiting me when I was in high school when she was at Hines.
Okay.
And I just never opened that door, but like after last year, I kind of, opened that door. And I'm so glad I did because it was, an experience of a lifetime. And it gave me a 360, of my Division I experience. You know what I'm saying? From leaving UAB to coming here. So I don't regret it one bit.
Now, you've battled through some injuries. Matter of fact, I think you're coming off surgery right now. You know what I'm saying? I think I saw y'all picture at the Capitol and everything like that. And you had the crutches and everything like that. So people don't know you've been through a lot in terms physically and mentally. We're gonna get to that later. But it just in terms of the physical things, you've played through a lot. But you wouldn't notice that if you watch how hard you play. Who inspired you to like play the game that way with such toughness?
I wouldn't say no one inspired me. It's just something that has always been inside of me. Like I love the statement, like it got to be in you, not on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just always been in me. And like even when I am like not giving 100%, a person would think that I'm giving 100%. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just something that I've always carried. So I mean,
so driven from within, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see that reminds me of a book I read. Michael Jordan wrote a book called "Driven from Within," and I read that as a child. And so that's one of the things I always try to do is be intrinsically motivated. You know what I'm saying? So that speaks a lot to you being able to overcome a lot of this stuff. How is your rehab going, by the way?
Oh, it's going excellent. I just got off crutches yesterday, so I'm walking with no crutches. They told me that it would only take 6 weeks to recover. So, that was great to hear.
So what was the surgery you had to have?
Okay, so before I left UAB last year, I had tore my meniscus, and it was kind of crazy. I had tore my meniscus in the second to last conference game, and I had no idea it was torn. I continued that game play. I think I had a double-double that game. It's like I knew when I did it, I knew something wasn't right because I had bent down. Tears came up. Then I said, forget it. I'm finna keep playing. So my trainer at the time was like, Miracle, let me know if it continued to, bother you. The next day I woke up, it was the last game. Well, our last game because we lost. In the conference tournament, and my knee was so swole. And like I tried to go just because of who I am. But in the game, I couldn't really go. So when we got back to Birmingham, they had scheduled me an appointment with the doctor. And they had confirmed that my meniscus was torn. So I ended up getting it repaired last year in April. And like with me transferring and stuff, I didn't get to recover well. So when I got here, it's like I was experiencing the same problems, like in the feeling. And also a big bump had started to form on the side of my knee. And they couldn't, really tell what it was. So they did an MRI in December. And they just was like, well, it looked like your meniscus is, it's either retorn partially again, or it never really healed from the first surgery.
Right.
And they couldn't tell what the bump was, so we all agreed to just wait till after the season, to just go in.
Crazy.
So when they went in 2 weeks ago, they said it was in fact, partially torn again, and the bump on the side was a ganglion cyst.
So you played half the season like that?
All the season.
Well, yeah. I mean, after knowing, after being told that
it's probably. Oh yeah.
That you still actively went out there and say, I'm finna go hoop with my team?
Oh yeah, he told me you can I remember it like it was yesterday. He was like, you can, we can go in right now or you can circle around after the season. I said, well, we circling around. No doubt about it. 'Cause I just knew like I was struggling a little bit in the beginning of the season. I just knew that it would get better. Also with the encouraging words that my coaches and teammates were, filling me with, I just knew it was going to get better, and if they believed in me that much, I could sacrifice myself for them.
That's big right there. See, I'm gonna make sure my daughter sees this answer right here. If she don't see nothing else, because America see, and pardon me, LaMiracle, real quick. This kind of stuff that pisses me off. America, y'all be trying to act like these women in sports ain't displaying any toughness and stuff like that. This woman went out here and played a whole season on a messed up knee on a team that was stacked. So she could have easily just packed it up and say, you know what, I ain't finna mess up my stuff for next year. I'm gonna come back when next year and get all the points and all that kind of stuff. No, she knew her team was set up to do something special, and she played for her team. So that is salute to you, Queen. That's some big stuff right there. Real talk. That's so impressive. Your defense is stellar. See, I love defense. Okay, maybe I'm biased because I played when I played. I can get a bucket too, you know what I'm talking about. But I actually love clamping somebody more than getting because it's like I'm taking something from you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't letting you do what you want to do. You know what I'm talking about? And you not only, like I said, the on ball was great, but I think I highlighted one sequence, America, where this woman here played on ball responsibility, when helped out somebody, when closed out on a shot, got back down and made a play on a rebound. And now I know she's doing all this on a messed up knee. Like, where does your commitment to defense come from? Or is that just another one of those things that's...
Hey, I was just finna say, as I said earlier, it's just something that's in me, like the aggression and the high motor and toughness. I've always carried that. So it's just something that, I abide by. And like you said, defense is like, that's what gets me going. Because like you said, it's like I'm taking something from you, making somebody cough up the ball, making them travel, making them turn it over, making them carry. Like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to let you score on me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then defense creates offense.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That gets me going.
That's true. That's true. So, what role would you say defense played in y'all amazing year? Which I know y'all been getting accolades and everybody been talking about, but I still don't think folks about enough. What y'all did was absolutely incredible. To go undefeated in the SWAC like that, undefeated, okay, and then get that close to making history like y'all did, which we're gonna get to. But what role do you think defense really played in that success this year?
Like I said, defense create offense, so it played a huge role. And even some nights we were off, it still showed up for us. Just digging deep and exhausting out. So I know that defense wins championships as well. This will be my third ring, so I know that defense played, a tremendous part in what we did this year.
Okay, so you collecting all the bling then. I feel that. Y'all nearly shocked the world in that LSU game. Okay. And I told folks y'all could do it. Folks were trying to laugh at me and think I was just being. I said, no, I've been watching this team all year long. I see what they're capable of. So y'all nearly shocked the world. How was it? What was the feeling like being in that environment, knowing you in the big dance? Unfortunately, you had to be on the road in that hostile environment, though, but y'all still were out there putting on. So what was that like?
Well, we belong there. Like you just said, people, try to not belittle you, but, not give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Just because we're an HBCU school and, we in a SWAC, but we belong there and we showed everyone that, you know what I'm saying? And, I can remember having this conversation with Coach Reed before the season even started. Like, I was like, you literally got a team full of all-stars. Like literally.
Yeah.
So we belonged there. Like even in our preseason games, like what we losing by 4, 6,
Mm-hmm.
10, 11. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody wasn't showing up. Just imagine. Just imagine. Because I
Now,
know for a fact I was out there, but I was absent. I'm gonna be honest. You get what
right.
I'm saying? Because I still was trying to get over the fact, I'm not who I was, and my knee, I'm slow laterally, on defense and stuff like
Yeah.
that. We
So
belong there.
you made a great point that y'all had a team full of all stars. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I could tell that from watching the game, but again, researching all of y'all and stuff like that. All of y'all coming off these stellar high school careers, or if y'all transferring from somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
y'all were putting up numbers there and all that kind of stuff. So, what would you say you had to sacrifice the most to fit into this all star team as a starter on this team?
Well, I would say, just my injury, because like I said, I mean, well, like I always say, when one win, we all win.
Mm-hmm.
Misha eating, Rook eating, we winning. That's good. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't have to sacrifice my scoring or nothing like that, I would say. I just did what I needed to do, in the times that they were needed. So
So just
I would say
sacrificing your body in that
my
situation.
body,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
because like you said, I could do those things, but I'm not the type to be selfish or try to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? And make things worse than what
Yeah, and that was quite visible to anybody that watched the games and stuff like that. Y'all clearly were a unit, moving as one. Uh, it was a joy to see, for real, for real. If somebody loves basketball and loves to see it played the right way. Uh, of course, I know stuff might happen behind the scenes that folks like us can't see,
Oh
but
yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah, yeah,
y'all
yeah.
see the glory. I don't know the story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look, trust me, I've been there. I've been in locker rooms and stuff like that. But some of that stuff bubbles onto the court for bad teams.
Mm-hmm.
The good teams, they come out there and work. Whatever go on, okay, that's behind. When we hit this floor, we
They
go
don't
against
even matter no more.
that don't matter. We going against this
Mm-hmm.
enemy on the other side. And it was great to see that from y'all. Uh, I got a chance to come to the senior night game, and my wife and I saw you come out there and you were holding a picture. And so we were trying to figure out, oh, I wonder who that. And my wife was like, well, it must be somebody that passed away or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I know that family means a lot to you, including your late brother whose picture you were holding up that day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, how does what happened to him affect you as a student athlete?
Well, now it's kind of something that, obviously you don't get over something like that. It's something that I've learned to live with. But he actually got killed August 8th in 2019, and I was about to move into my dorm at Jones for my sophomore year. And I can remember I was in Kohl's. I was going to get my look for a comforter set, and I got that call, and I could remember just running out the door, and it was so crazy because I was going down the highway and every light was green leading to where he was. You get what I'm saying? And it's like it was a very traumatic experience for me, and it's traumatic thinking about it, but I mean it's a part of my story.
Yeah.
And I can remember my coach at Jones, she was like, Miracle, you could take you some time off. Because I understand the things that are going on. You don't have to move in right now. But I was like, nah, coach, I'm going to move in. So I moved in, but, it was really, really, really tough for me. And you experience some things come out at the wrong time. I can remember one night at practice, I just was having one of those days. And I just I didn't even want to do it anymore. I kind of had like a blow up about my brother, because I didn't deal with it, when time was, granted to me. I just kind of, kept going and kept going like I always do. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so I mean, that year I kind of used it as fuel a little bit, you know, because I was like, well, it's just something I got to live with, you know. And I started going off after that, you know. And it's the type of mindset I have. Nothing can keep me down so long. You get what I'm saying? And I know he'll always be with me. So that's another great thing that I get to, you know, I could look at it that way.
Well, you know, I with strength and love to you and your family. You know what I'm saying? For anybody who goes through something like that, it's difficult. But as I've tried to tell people before, especially when Simone Biles, you know, the gymnast, and I think Naomi Osaka, the tennis player, when they were taking those mental health days, and people just were going crazy criticizing them. And I'm like, come on, man. When you have to go perform in front of people, like people don't understand athletes, y'all do your job while the world is watching. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So y'all get picked apart for whatever you didn't do, what mistake you made, and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of people don't think what y'all are carrying out there with you.
Right, because I can also state that like you could tell that like you could obviously like with my numbers and stuff, you wouldn't have thought that, but like just by looking at me, I was so big, like I was like puffy in the face. I had gained so much weight. I just was carrying so much mentally and internally, but I kept going. So,
so that's a
and I
testament to
honestly
you.
think, you know, you probably gonna think I'm crazy for thinking this, but like I've never been injured in my life, and like all the things that I've carried mentally, and then some of the things that I was feeling at UAB, I really think that kind of caused me to get injured. You get what I'm saying?
No, I don't think you're crazy for that at all.
I kind of think so. I really did.
No. Studies show that, you know, mental health plays a large role on
Your physical body.
physical health as well. Especially like in the healing process. You know, let's say you are suffering from some ailment and stuff like that, and you're trying to get where you're trying to bounce back. If you're not right up here, your healing process will be slower than others.
Okay.
You know, that's why good support systems are so needed. You know what I'm saying? You always need like an advocate or a friend or something like that stuff. It's really like medicine.
Yeah.
For real medicine for you. So with you going through that, you know, and it's clear that you got a loving family as well. Shout out to your mom, you know what I'm talking about. She hit me up. She's a loyal viewer, you know what I'm talking about. She's a real one. Shout out, mom, you know what I'm talking about. But she go hard for you know what I'm talking about. I saw you up the
Yeah,
rest of
she
your
definitely
family
do.
now. You know what I'm saying? And I hope the game itself provided some kind of solace for you. I know when I was in high school playing, my cousin died. He had cancer, like throat cancer. And I was playing in a tournament and didn't get a chance to say bye to him. But I went out there next night, and that was the only time of that day that I wasn't thinking about that. Was when I was out there on that floor between those lines and talking about playing some defense that night. Because I was pissed off. Wasn't nobody finna get nothing. Because it was just that gave me 2 hours, 3 hours to just lock in on that. So I hope the game gives you some kind of peace as well. But I can't let you get out of here without doing some of these fun, quick hitters that I love to do with all my guests. You feel me? These are fun, and they give the viewers a chance to see some of your personality outside of the game as well. You know what I'm talking about? So, you ready?
Yes, let's go.
All right. I peeped that you a songbird as well. All right. I peeped that you can sing a little bit. You know I knew that. I peeped that you can sing a little bit. So I'm wondering who would you take vocally? Okay, we're talking vocals. All right. Jasmine Sullivan or Ari Lennox? Who you got?
Jasmine Sullivan.
She said
Easily.
that so quick.
Jasmine
Why so?
Sullivan.
Why so? Talk to me.
I don't think that, Ari Lennox is, has quite reached that level. Jasmine Sullivan's been in the game.
Okay.
And my girl can blow.
She can blow, huh? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go old school with you. Let's see. Let's see if your OGs.
Come on now. Whitney Houston.
How you know what I was?
Whitney Houston all day long.
You didn't see my. I was okay. I was about to ask you Whitney or Mariah Carey, and just in terms of vocals. Okay. Okay. But you Whitney down already. Talking. My wife gonna love this answer. My wife is Whitney Houston's biggest fan.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
What's your favorite Whitney Houston song?
I Will Always Love You.
Just like that, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's a great record. That is a great record. What you thought of national anthem? Have you seen anybody do a better national anthem than her?
No.
No
way.
She that one God gave for that boy. All right.
Oh yeah.
Like I told the public, you are a budding style icon. Anybody that keeps up with you on social media can see that. You feel me? So, who, in your opinion, like if you had an opportunity to style them, okay? You had an opportunity to style them. You getting them right for that red carpet, okay? Who would you rather work with because you feel like their style matches your flair as well, okay? Beyonce or Rihanna?
That was tough, wasn't it?
That's what I do.
Well, oh my God.
Wow. So you like how both of them girls get down enough?
Yeah, because Rihanna, she could do the dress up one day, then the next day she chill down. Cause I'm like that.
Okay.
And Beyonce, she that elegant. Well, she could do that too. Mm-hmm. But wow.
Rihanna got these folks going crazy right now with the maternity looks.
Oh yeah, she been wearing that belly out every chance she get. Every chance she get.
She got these folks going crazy now.
Wow.
It's hard to choose between them two.
I'm gonna go with Rihanna. Okay. You want to know why?
Why so?
Because Rihanna's not like aside of the style, having the opportunity to style her. She's in the with Fenty Beauty. She's in the makeup industry. She's in the music industry, and I too have a cosmetic business. So that'll be a great way to network.
Drop that. Let them know about that right there. Okay. Let them know about that so they can try to shop with you.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been into makeup for years. I actually used to play in the full face with a purple lipstick. Everybody knew me as the girl with the purple lipstick or 21 the Beast and all that. So
okay. I
kind of just went ahead and put my plan into fruition last year. Same time, right before I had surgery, I had ordered, my lip glosses and stuff with my logos on it, and I put it to work. Man, my first day I made about $500, and I'm like, I should have been doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And which is not about the money because I love cosmetics and stuff as well, and allowing other women and people to look good, but it felt good to do something that I've always wanted to do.
So I need to add entrepreneur to your resume. I need to make sure I put that on there. Okay. We got a Renaissance woman for real, America. What's the name of your company?
Pretty Beast.
Pretty Beast. Okay. Y'all
make sure by Miracle G.
Okay. Make sure y'all look for that now. Make sure y'all look for that. Okay. That's dope. All right. So I'm going to end with a basketball one. Okay. Just to bring it back home.
Okay.
All right. So like I said, y'all as a whole unit, you know what I'm saying, with Amisha being defense player of the year and everything like that, your stellar defense. I talked to Crumb, I talked about her great defense. All of y'all just really a clamp. All y'all together, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, we see the glory, we don't know the story. You understand? So behind the scene, we in practice, you know what I'm talking about? Which one of these things will get y'all fussed at the most by the coaching staff? I'm talking about which one gonna make them light into y'all, stop practice. We finna go out. We might even have to do some suicides behind one of these, okay? A missed box out or a missed rotation?
Box out.
I'm so
I'm
glad
gonna
to
say-
hear that because folks don't even practice boxing out no more for real.
No, we did about 2, 3, 4 box out drills. You feel me? 4 on 5, 3 on 4, like literally. Especially like, you know, as we was preparing for LSU and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously because they had people taller than me, you know, when Misha and Deja, you know, they were, you know, kind of reflected their length, but yeah, we most definitely worked on that. Coach is gonna get on you regardless because she wants the best out of you, but miss rotation or box out. Box out.
That's so refreshing.
Coach gonna say, put your hands on her.
Yes, that is the classic coach line. Well, I've used that a time or two right there. Well, this has been amazing. So glad that we could do this. But before I let you go, please let everybody know where they can follow you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, my Instagram handle is sheforn, she4 rain REIGN. Let me see my Twitter. My Twitter is 21 the beast. TWO the numeral 1 DA beast. My Facebook LaMiracle Sims, and that's all I really got.
All right. So y'all, and let them know the name of that company one more again. Plug that again. We get this money now.
Pretty Beast by Miracle G. I got an Instagram account for that as well. It's Pretty Beast _ Miracle G.
Hey, and I know it's prom season. All right. So y'all need to get with her. All right. It's prom season. And then we know we got wedding season coming up. You know what I'm talking about? Get with her and get right. Y'all see her on the court. She rocking it herself. She done up while she out there doing folks. You understand? So make sure y'all get with her for your cosmetic needs. You understand? LaMiracle, appreciate you. Thank you for what you've been doing out there on the court. Again, I think y'all are providing inspiration for young girls like my baby who enjoyed watching y'all this year. Like I said, I'm going to make sure she listens to this because your story is a story of perseverance, being intrinsically motivated. There's another thing that we can learn from you. Not only young women, but men as well, to be internally motivated to just go out there and get it and to battle through. Again, playing through this season the way you did on a torn meniscus. My God, that's crazy. Hopers know how hard that is. I know they say Tom Brady played with one of those, but he ain't doing them taking 5 steps back. This woman right here had to move lateral, do all this.
And it was my lateral meniscus.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
all we do.
That's all you doing. You know what I'm saying? So that is so big. So I'm so proud to be able to say I got a chance to interview you, and I look forward to seeing you on that court again next year.
Well, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. It really meant a lot. And like I said, you brought tears to my eyes because, you know, you can forget. You can get so workaholic, you forget. And you reminded me, and I thank you for that reminder, and I thank you for this opportunity.
Hey, no doubt, no doubt. Appreciate you. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.